Hi, I'm Jac Shealy, and this is Alabama Gymnastics. I'm here with Ashley Priess, and we're going to catch up with her and see how her sophomore year is going. How is your fall semester going so far?
Fall semester has been great. I'm so ready for it to be over. It's probably been the hardest semester so far, and ready to move on in the spring.
How has your sophomore year been different from your freshman year?
I have to say the biggest difference is probably experience. I think that going into sophomore year, I feel like I've kind of learned the ropes a little bit, figured out what the first competition feels like, what classes and finals are, so I think it's been able to ease the pressure a little bit going into sophomore year.
Going into finals this semester, do you feel a little bit more prepared and you just aren't as nervous?
I don't know if I'm not as nervous necessarily. I guess I feel like I know what to expect more, but all my classes this year are just, different. They're harder. They're not, just the freshmen getting into it classes. So in that case, I still need to study, still need to be prepared, but I feel like I kind of know what's going on more.
What are you looking forward to most this competition season?
I think the most exciting thing is how awesome a team we have. And I think that we have such incredible chemistry and that it just kind of flow through the season. I think by the end of last year, we figured out that, because of the team chemistry, that's kind of what kept carrying us through. And I think if we start that way this year, then the end is going to be the result that we want to.
So do you see us winning a championship this year?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. So what's the difference from living in the dorms and now living where you live now? Do you live in an apartment, a house? Do you have new roommates? So what's the difference between those two situations?
I live in an apartment now, and I absolutely love it. I have 2 roommates who are tennis players, actually. I love my roommates last year. We all got along and really didn't have any problems, but I just kind of wanted to change the pace and get to know some different people. So it's been a really great living situation. We all have a blast together, and it's been really good.
Okay. What are some of y'all's favorite things to do together?
Probably the biggest habit we have is baking, and tends to be a frequent occurrence between all 3 of us. No matter what it is, it's usually because we're procrastinating at something, but we all love to bake.
What's your roommate's favorite thing that you bake?
Chocolate banana bread, hands down. Oh my God, it's so funny because they were just asking me today, they're like, when are you making more banana bread? And I was like, I don't know.
So Ashley, what are some of your favorite things to do outside of the gym?
One of my favorite things is every week we have a Bible study on Wednesday nights, and my roommates are there and 2 of the other girls that are cross-country runners. And we all just kind of sit down and, talk about God and have a great time together. We're going through a book right now called Crazy Love, and it's just really been life-changing, and it's been a really cool experience.
What's the theme of Crazy Love?
A lot of it is kind of like unleashing your lukewarmness. It talks about how so many people in the world are just kind of, stand still and, don't want to give their all. And it's been really neat to go through with all these girls because we're all kind of in the same boat where we would just kind of want to unleash ourselves and, make a difference on this campus. So it's been really awesome going through it.
So do you go to a lot of other team events? Maybe would you go to a cross-country meet or a tennis match?
I try to. A lot of them are conflicting with gym, but been to several tennis matches and a couple cross-country runs, and it's cool to go and support, and they all get so excited when I come and I'm able to get out of practice early or something. So I try to do as many as I can.
Have you seen maybe your role within the leadership change this year from last year, from being a freshman and now being a sophomore?
Mm-hmm. Definitely felt somewhat of a change. I think last year I kind of wanted to be in a little bit of a leadership role, but I didn't want to overstep my boundaries, and I felt like I needed to learn more and learn from the seniors last year. And coming from last year and having a pretty good year, I feel like the seniors and the upperclassmen have done a good job of wanting us, sophomores and even freshmen, to step up and take that role as well and take that responsibility, because we need to learn for the next year when they're gone, and it just keeps building from that. So I've definitely felt a change, and I'm excited about stepping more and more into that role. Probably the biggest thing about this team is how much of a family it is. And I know people have said that before, but it truly is like every girl on this team is like a sister, and I think that we all have such similar interests and similar personalities that everybody meshes and everybody gets along. And the coaches are kind of like the parents that oversee everything, but don't get in the way. It's just the girls, and it's kind of like our team and our passion and our desire, and I think that's what has been the difference as far as being successful last year and hopefully this upcoming year as well.
Well, thank you, Ashley, for spending some time with us. This was Ashley Priess with Alabama Gymnastics.